All right. I don't know if it's saying, welcome to the Paranormal Report. I know you have your list.
Yes. So I know last time you told me to remember about the plants rotting.
Yes. You want to start out with the plants rotting then?
Yeah, I can start off with that.
Okay.
All right, so for everyone who is watching right now, I like plants. For when you post the video. So I have a lot of plants, and one of the plants that I got was a zebra plant, and they tend to be very temperamental, but I got two of them, but the other one I got separately. So the one that I got separately was in the master bedroom. And I noticed that it was starting to get a bunch of like white and black mold, and all the other plants haven't got any of type of mold. So I thought it was odd. So I tried putting it in the sun because maybe it needed more sun. And one night I was taking a shower. I feel like all my stories are like me in the shower. I'm getting out the yeah. I'm getting out the shower and I look in the area of the plants and the room is dark. The bedroom is dark, but the bathroom is dim lit. And I saw like a brownish black orb shaped in a human form. And I was like, okay, this is interesting. So I decided to contain, and then I carried the plant and put it outside in the hallway. And when I did that, all of a sudden I saw the figure standing outside of the bedroom, and the energy started to get really, really chaotic. And it couldn't get back into the room because I was containing, and I just shut the door. And then after I did that, an orange and a blue orb ran past the side where I sleep in the bed. So I thought that was very interesting. And then the smell of like a fart was very heavy.
Okay. Now, when you say it's like a sulfury kind of smell, it just felt like gas, smell like gas, like someone just
I don't know exactly what sulfur smells like, but it was just very horrid.
Okay. Wow. Okay. Because I know you shared the story and wanted you to do it again for the episode. But yeah, I don't recall the part where you said that there was this smell of like fart gas or whatever.
Yeah.
And I think this actually begs for a muscle testing.
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
Because yeah, she only lightly talked about it and didn't get to go into depth.
No, it's good. So you saved all this information for for this, which is great. And now when the humanoid shaped mass or whatever was in the room, so I'm taking it was right. It was near the plant.
Yeah, I was standing directly in front of the plant, and it was kind of as if the plant was like oozing out that type of energy as well. I forgot to also put in there that I also sent the pictures. The peace lily was starting to die too very quickly, like rot away, and I thought that was really strange.
Okay. So you had the plants for more than a few weeks, right?
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden that started to happen.
Yes.
Yeah. And the plant that started to get the mold and rot was the one that you bought separate from the other ones.
Yes.
Yeah. Now the peace lily, that's in a different room.
Yeah, that's in the living room, by the TV. It was just really weird how it just started to deteriorate really quickly. And that was around the time that the walkers that we talked about last segment started to make their appearance and stomp and stuff like that.
Okay. So I think I established too a little bit that it has to do with some ill intent in your direction and someone trying to attack. Now, as far as with the peace lily, what condition is it in now? Or is it just die?
It completely transitioned, so I just threw it away.
Okay. Right. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to ask some considerably interesting questions having to do with who's screwing around and what and I believe I got hold of that particular entity, the one that was the brownish orange color when we talked about it the last time. So, of course, I always start out with protection. Are you ready? She's already adapted it. And they're pretty weak. They have been for quite a while these days. No, you guys you can go on longer than that with your little march rhythm thing. I got some marches for you.
They try and make illusions like I'm getting stabbed. I don't feel anything because they're not strong.
Yeah, they'll throw illusions at you, in your head, things that they think are going to gross you out, throw you off your game. That's because they're weak. They can't really stop you. They work on the mind. And so, first question has to do with, first I'm going to find out that I know I got rid of this guy. So did I get rid of him? Yeah, so that's a yes, the no goes down, of course. And it definitely is an attack from outside, primarily inside. You guys can't keep it up, can you? I tell you, I got something for you. All right.
The left heel hurts whenever they stop moving.
Okay. So I say it's a conjunction of something that's inside and outside. Okay. So they're utilizing some weakness. Is the weakness from you? No. So weakness is coming from somewhere else. And the thing from the outside is taking advantage of that weakness. I'm going to deal with the left heel here, so Ms. A's in less discomfort behind these idiots.
Thank you. Yeah. They were really butthurt about your post today, and then this paranormal report too.
Yeah, we won't get into any detail about the post because that's not part of the show. So
Yes, Chief.
if anyone wants to see posts, just go to my page and go to my website. You can see everything that I put up.
Nope.
And I've been getting actually quite good responses from the paranormal reports.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. What I did like was the story around when you went to get the plants, the first group of plants that you got, and you went to the nursery and said that the person that was there, you can tell the story if you know what I'm talking about.
Oh, how I asked for help.
Yeah, in order to get the plants anyway that you got.
Okay, so I always like to contain before I go into any type of building when I'm outside. So I went into a store that had plant nursery, and I was containing and I was setting my intention to receive genuine help on what plants I should get. I always try to research and have list of things of what I want. And so I had my set list and I'm walking around for like 20 minutes, like kind of low key confused on what to do, even though I have my list because the plants, a lot of them are in bad condition. And then this lady pops up out of nowhere and she's like, you should get this and you should get this and you should get this. And I'm looking at my list and she knows nothing about my list and she's naming everything on my list and she's showing me where to get it. I thought that was really awesome that I received help after containing.
Yeah, because they are around and about. Sorry. And so again, it's not just this random concept. Someone would call it like an angel or whatever. It's something that was it an angel? No. Are angels helpful? No. Angels is something that doesn't give to you to just distract you. Yes. So you got actually a light being who is, in other words, aware of your involvement with the work and so on. And they came up at the opportune time, and this is just really, really just blatantly like, how does this person know everything that's on my list and I haven't shown them?
Mm-hmm.
So I thought that was a great story, a great example of how the associates will help you out.
Mm-hmm.
So again, so we're going back to now the plant. I would say that there's a possibility that the second plant has tox on it before, and I don't know where you got. You don't have to name the store or anything like that, but you got it from a different nursery.
The same place. I would, yeah. The molded plant, I threw that away too. And when I was trying to dump the soil out of the pot, the pot broke as well. So I was like, okay, just throw everything away.
Oh, okay, so that's interesting as well. So literally, that something was undermining the plant. You said that you saw the the being or entity standing next or in front of the plant doing whatever. It's as though it's really very petty. Density is extremely petty, very childlike, very juvenile. So if you're moving along with your life and what you want to do in your direction, and something's trying to pull you back, they will resort to, if they can't like scare you into doing something, then there's just whatever they're going to try to inconvenience you or aggravate you or depress you. And it seems like this one had to do with trying to, depress you into like, oh, I thought I was good with plants, but blah, blah, blah. But obviously the other plants were doing quite well. And so I would say that, you said once you took the plant, it literally connected itself to that plant. So I'm going to see, so they come in with the plant. Now, as far as your containment, you contain everything anyway. So do you recall the process that you used when you actually bought that plant? As far as like your containment and so on.
Because I usually try to do multiple containments and do micro containments and like set my intention. And I felt like because I was able to get a good selection of plants before, that I could kind of just waltz in there and be like, well, I know where it's at. Just take this one. This looks fine, and bring it in.
Okay.
Chief, I was wondering if you could muscle test to see if there's like anything trying to bother me right now. Because so far it only happens when we're doing the paranormal reports where I can actually like hear things. But I thought I heard a growl in the room and then a thud, and then the pressure in my right ear kind of like shifted.
I've already got a guinea pig, yes. Welcome to my trap. This is going to stop really good.
I want
They like to talk.
I want to be a star.
Yeah, you do, don't you? That's just you. You're empathing this laugh. Come on. Anything else to say, or maybe I just knocked you out? I didn't need to hit you that hard. Come on, get up. Come on, get up. I know you got more to say, don't you?
Can't really talk.
Okay, so stay put.
Oops.
It's a little fragment.
Okay. Yeah, some of this will be discussed after the forum. After the episode of what's going on with some of this stuff. But they just really walk right into it. Both eyes open, they just walk right into it. I think they're just nuts. So they still have some things going on there. Yeah. So as far as like the pressure, do you feel any change in the pressure?
Yeah, the room shifted. It's more lighter in here.
Yeah. So one good map for me can clear out a whole stadium. So I'm going to just, I didn't want to just annihilate. I just want to get a little bit of information, but there don't seem to be that, that.
It got hit so hard.
That's my lightest hit. Yes. Anyway, well, I'll just remove this idiot and we'll just move on.
My right shoulder is really heavy as someone's like pressing down on it.
Oh, 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 oh. It's mine. My toy.
I would say that what seems to be left are just the total insane. Come on, Mr. Mine. Come on, Mr. Mine. You know you don't own anything, right? Well, person doesn't do anything, but the truth does. I own you. I own you. Come on, accept it. I own you.
No.
I own you. Yes, I do. And I'm going to make you do things to yourself. Like that. Something else to you? Huh? You're not as crazy as you're acting, are you? But you're crazy stuff. But I'm not finished with you. Let's see what I can have you do. How about I'm going to have you, already got you biting off your fingers. I can tell you're flipping me off.
No.
Bite it! What else you want to tell me, Mr. Smarty Pants?
More of us.
I know, there's more of you. There's always more of you, but it's not an end. Your numbers are finite. You know you're not eternal. You can't even reproduce, you idiots. So, I'm going to hit you so hard, it's going to hit your little friends.
Oh, no, don't. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, guys are always sorry when you put your ass in a sling. If you're a tough guy before then, I don't give a crap how sorry you are. Other than you are a sorry specimen of consciousness. Well, yeah, but who's the crowd and all that dancing going on, hit all of you. Come on, bring your tough guys. Bring your devils, bring your demons, bring them all. Come on, where are they? Yeah, they killed most of them. The rest of them are hiding. Yeah, you're right, they are hiding. You know why they're hiding? Do you know why? Stupid. Why aren't you hiding? Yeah. What about you? Why aren't you hiding? That's not being stupid.
Angry.
Angry. Mm-hmm.
Angry that everyone gets what they want and I don't get what I want.
Well, somebody's losing. Someone's losing. Yeah, someone's losing.
Chief, in my right ear, it tends to be on my right side. I'm hearing like chanting in a language that I'm not familiar with and like clanking of like beads.
Ooh, someone's trying to do a spell.
Oh, fuck.
You know my energy slaps. So, going to introduce this person.
Okay.
Okay, on the count of 3,
No.
and your intent is going to be whoever is chanting in my right ear. You're on the bullseye. You can run, but you can't hide. Too late. 1, 2, and 3. So, very good. That's a right nice slap there, right on the money. So, for those who are training with me, this is how it works. Anyone trying to do their little juju thing and their little chanting, their little witchcraft, their little sorcery, or whatever that crap is, I give you this energy. And they can't beat my energy. Because you know what they're using? They're using enslaved energy. My energy is not enslaved.
Someone said, only the sincere can use.
And only the sincere can use it, and by my permission. Why would I, do this? Because I don't want a bunch of half-ass, little whatever they think are dense entities using dense magic, thinking they can use what I have. You're not allowed. You don't even have the ability to handle this kind of anything. Right? Give it to my clients, to my students, because they've been through the process of sessions with me, and they are sincere. So not even all of people that I have had as clients can use what I have. If I don't feel a lack of sincerity, guess what? You're not going to be able to use the tool. So haunting you will continue to haunt you until you get real and you get sincere with what I'm doing.
No.
Yeah. Yeah, and again, they try to do it numbers, like they're going, oh, this will never end. It is ending. That's why sometimes they come in and they feel like they need their, their little aspirator, like they got asthma or something, I'm going to scare you. Yeah, looks like you're about to die before you get to scare me. Yeah, I'm scared. So, what does this one have to say again? What are you saying?
Oh, you want the thing that was chanting us?
Yes, let's go there. I already know who you are.
Oh, fuck.
And you keep doing this stuff.
Oh, shit.
Let's see what I'm going to do for you. Yeah. I'm right on your chest. So. Yeah. Neck. What? You need what? You need a sacrifice. So if someone was slated for a sacrifice, and I think that probably was you, Saiyr. That's someone that's slated for a sacrifice. So he found sanctuary, and they can't penetrate this forest. Unfortunately. They're thinking they can get the fortress, well, they say forest. Yeah. So anyway, getting affirmations for certain things that will remain between myself and you for your private session. We do what's going on with certain entities coming up. I've heard them that are literally it's almost like there's a term for it, like at the gates, And so when I show up, then they scatter. But the ones who are just so stupid, they just, hey, where'd everybody go? They're the ones that are still left right now. So I'm going to smash a few more, and then we can move on with some of the other stories. But now, you said that when you were dunking the dirt with that one plant, it was like whatever was in it had just saturated it with whatever their energy, to the point where it was really something that was seriously trying to affect you. But because you're doing the work and using the tools and everything, they can't get to you the way they want to get to you. Yeah. So that's literally their disappointment that you're sensing and cursing out. Yeah. So they're literally disappointed at the fact that they can't get, they expected that it should have happened by now. And they can't handle that. So they basically had based all of whatever they're up to with selling your soul. That broke those contracts. So, selling your soul, and they're trying to get you back so they can own up to their end of that contract, and they're not. So the mob on that side, let's say, are they getting kind of thrashed by the ones that they owe? Not quite yet. But they're being threatened by those, and they're doing this thing. It's like loan sharks, and the guy says, I'll get the money for you, I'll get the money for you, I'll get the money for you. So I think that there's been some things that have happened, and these individuals, have been giving a little more time, because it's better for them if they figure if they just totally annihilate the individual who sold his soul, then there's absolutely, they might as well just give it up. So they might as well let this person keep running into walls or into plane propellers and getting chopped up every time they come after you. Because that way, we'll wait for them to, maybe they'll get in. There's other ones that putting bets on whether they're placing bets on whether this person will be able to get you back now. There's some saying, there's no way you're going to be able to get her back. There's other ones saying, no, I think it will. I think it will because they're delusional.
The highest bet is that she won't be able to get Saiyr.
Yeah, the highest bet is that they won't be able to get you.
More bets are being cast.
Bets are being placed.
In your favor.
In my favor. Well, they'll win that bet.
Fuck.
Yeah, this is a rhythm up there. The masses are coming of density. Then when they show up, they find out that they're surrounded. Because I've been the bait for, a while now. So even though I can do things, see me do these things and trash them, they're still like, okay, he's standing in the field by himself. Come on, he can't beat all of us. I can, but I like the trap thing. I like when they get on it, and then I'm going to start surrounding me, and then I go, associates, and then as far as eyes can see. So anyone thinking that they're going to be able to use their little jin's magic and they're gonna survive, think again. You better abandon. I would suggest that you abandon that crap now. It won't go very well for you.
Mine.
Now that kind of sound, and this ain't doesn't act. The only time I hear her sound like that is when she's doing empathing. She can't really make those kind of sounds on her own. When it's like, come on, can you do it? Can we do this? I can't. It never works. This is the real stuff. Anyone want a challenge? I'm welcome. I always say that. Welcome anyone wants a challenge, what I'm doing. Even if I talk to you, I'll tell you put your hands together, and I'll say you feel that energy. Any of you. I'm not interested in wasting my time. You'll have to pay for consultation if you want to challenge. So anyway, feel some building up in this chest area here. Yeah, I'm tired. Okay, Saiyr, what do you have to say? Because this is supposed to be the report. But anyway, so you were going to say something?
Oh, I was just silently cheering you on.
Yeah, Saiyr seen me work for quite a while now. She knows that it's real.
Yes.
When I work, everything changes.
So the other things that I have is the hashtag in the sky, and
Yeah.
then
Yeah.
this neighbor that I suspect to be a witch.
Okay, so to verify your speculations, she is a witch. Yeah. And a hungry witch also. Yeah.
Yes.
Goes down and comes out, shadow things start moving about. That's the distant sounds appear, they're coming here to drink my fear. Ancient masters come about, I learn how darkness can be read. Numbers guide and faces known, come to me, you will be found.